To Talkers on the Wall. We are here to review episode 2 of season 3 of House of the Dragon. Rhaenyra Finally Did It. This will be a full spoiler review, and honestly, pretty great episode.
Yeah.
This is pretty much exactly what you want, and I know literally everyone else in the media has been like, "This is the finale for season 2."
Yeah. I've seen a couple of
Yeah, it is, but like...
True, if these last 2 episodes had just been tacked on to the end of season 2, it wouldn't have been quite the stinker of a season that it was.
Yeah.
I mean, but, what can you do without the budget? So...
True.
I mean, but let's not focus on the past.
Yeah.
Let's focus on our gay future. A little joke there for you from before the podcast started. Stepping forward, what do we think is going to play out? I mean, we got a lot of, changes already within the show. Do you think are we about to see, the spiral of certain characters, or, what's next here, you think?
Well, I think, for one, and in typical George R. R. Martin fashion, you get what you want, but it ends up being, the most stressful thing ever for you. And I really think that's what will happen to Rhaenyra. I mean, now that, she's not, the hunter anymore. She's the hunted.
Right.
And she has to rule a kingdom. Where, in the sense of, Aemond was it's just war. Didn't really care too much about, the common folk. And Rhaenyra will have a lot more responsibility because she's more morally, inclined to the common people as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how she balances that, to see if she spirals, to see if she holds herself high, and how much of effect Daemon and Mysaria will have on her, and what her relationship with Alicent will be. It's very interesting to see what those small council meetings will be like, and I really hope that we get a glimpse of praying for the best, prime Game of Thrones, the Lannister, small councils with, Tywin, Tyrion, Cersei, those were fantastic. If we get a little bit glimpse of that, even on the level of, an early season 2, Aegon, Otto, Alicent, the Tylan and Jason, those levels, honestly, too, I just really want to see that, so, just really want to see the politics and the scheming and how they want to rebuild the city and put it under Rhaenyra's name.
Yeah, it'll be just interesting to see what Aemond does going forward, I think. Most interestingly. I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, it'll be really interesting to see what's to come next, especially for...
Talk about an aura loss, though.
True. I mean, your GOAT, he's just losing 2 episodes in a row. I mean, bro's killing unarmed old dudes, getting stabbed in the back.
That was...
He's crying for help.
Yeah.
He's definitely, tanked, bro. Is this your GOAT still?
Well, I mean, the stock is very low. That's what I'll say.
That's when you buy, right?
But
buy when the stock is low.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm very curious to see his relationship with Alice Rivers. I won't talk too much of what that will lead to, but incredibly interested. Maybe this is kind of the ego drop. That I was just stabbed in the back by a nameless character.
I'm about to have an ego death moment. And then he comes back from the flames. I mean, one thing is to say, I mean, we've been talking about it last episode too, but just another Daemon parallel. Daemon basically pulls up the exact same way, does the exact same thing, but doesn't crash out and start killing random people.
Well, there's...
And it actually works out for him.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
And this way, you just kind of see, where the line is between Daemon and Aemond actually is. Because a lot of people would just say they're, 2 sides of the same coin. But, I mean, I think that these parallels go to show, how their minds work differently.
Yeah.
Daemon, I think, is fundamentally, he's got his problems, but I don't think he has those insecurities that Aemond does.
I don't want to, waste too much time on, one of, the shortest parts of the episode, but it is a very interesting part. But do you, I think also... If Daemon was in that situation, if he was in Aemon's age, do you think he acts the same?
I mean, I don't know. It's impossible to say, but probably not.
I think that Damon would, personally, in my opinion.
Nah,
No.
you're just trying to save face here with your
I'm
Aemon
not.
stocks, bro.
They're
You
both
gotta drive 'em
monsters.
out. Nah, Damon's just a man who gets things done.
I can't remember the scene correctly, but I think Damon would be a little bit more like demanding of like bootlicking and type deal.
Mm-hmm.
But then it would probably still be like the same outcome because they would be like loyal to somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know. Simon was pretty fold-like. What's the word?
Like wishy-washy, is ready to
No,
switch sides.
He's just very submitting. Like he was just ready to like give it up to anyone.
Submissive.
Yeah.
Submissive.
Yeah,
Agreeable.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah.
Readable.
I mean, you've seen him. But jumping off from that point of the episode, we can touch on, Corley's did come back.
Yeah.
Bro is back from his watery grave.
No Thailand.
No Thailand, though. I didn't
Nope.
think he survived. So unless he comes back in another episode,
that
brother did.
I'm still like 99.9% confident that he's alive.
Fair. But I mean, just the biggest Rhaenyra episode. I mean, it'd be a crime to talk about this episode and not talk about Rhaenyra and how much character depth she gets, and just the acting and like the first couple of scenes with her and Jace and just like the whole council. So good.
So good.
One of like the best performances, dare I say, in Thrones that we get. Like that scene is like, granted you might not feel as much like emotional like impact from like the slow burn of season 2. Now if that's in season 2, then we're talking. But like just pound for pound, like line for line, and like performance, that is one of the best that you'll see in the Game of Thrones universe.
Yeah, we're also getting a bit of that like tension. It reminded me a lot of Game of Thrones when Rhaena pulled up to the errands as well.
Yeah.
That scene between her and the head of the household, and then at the very end specifically when she was like, whatever the dragon does in the Vale, like
the Vale is vast.
it's huge, like I want to, So I'm not saying yes,
Yeah.
but also I'm saying don't let me ever see you again. So it just great. Like I do think they're gonna take that direction that we are thinking of with her. Obviously, seems very poignant. I do think with where we're at in season 2 or with episode 2, I think that the end of the season has to be the battle over God's Eye. I'm thinking that's where it's gonna end at. And then season 4 will just be like the bow wrapping, basically.
Yeah.
And they'll probably end it there. But yeah, just a lot of great stuff going around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this will be pretty much of a clean sweep, but MVPs.
Rhaenyra.
Yeah, Rhaenyra.
For sure.
Yeah. Like, this is like the ultimate Team Black episode. And like how frustrating season 2 is when Team Black does nothing for like 90% of it. It would culminate to this moment, but that's not in that season. So it's still frustrating to watch in that season, but I really want to say this too. I would rather have this slow burn than a completely rushed. I'm not going to talk about what that is, but if you are a Game of Thrones fan, you know what rushed looks like. And it is not that.
I also want to point out too, from Game of Thrones, it's a little bit unrelated, but everybody always like kind of justifies Cersei's actions by saying that she just loved her children, good mother type of thing. But Rhaenyra, this is like the good example of a Game of Thrones mother who loves her children. You don't have to be, all evil Cersei. You can just be a Rhaenyra archetype, and it's totally chill. It's like you can love your children and not be evil as hell.
I don't know. I don't really feel like people are like in Cersei's corner.
Well, like whenever people, like even in the show, they're like, Cersei's terrible, but she loves her children.
Yeah.
So it's just always something.
I feel like that's
up.
also
I
people that are
like,
serving under her, though.
It's like the yin yang thing. Like she's evil as fuck, but she has this little bit of good where she loves her children.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just want to throw that out there because I've known a Cersei defender or two. So.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we knew somebody whose favorite character.
It's true.
Cersei,
it's true. I mean, Cersei is a great character.
She is a great character
because she's so like nihilistic and just like that evil and like. And so interesting to watch, and like her dialogues with like Tyrion and like the Lannisters and like the whole, time in King's Landing is fantastic. But yeah, no, I mean, we glaze Rhaenyra a lot, and I want to give as much flowers. Like, if I'm gonna hate, then I gotta praise as well. And this is the time to praise for sure. And then honestly too, great Damon episode.
I love the.
This might be Damon.
Like,
this might be Damon's best episode.
I love that he was like just the snake in Rhaenyra's ear the whole time when they got to King's Landing.
Yeah.
He was basically like her hand essentially the whole episode.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you just got to do this. Trust me.
Yeah.
I also loved his little interactions with what's her name? Mysaria, yeah.
Well, because they got a little bit of a triangle going on.
Yeah, because they have past stuff going on, and then with the current stuff, because I don't even think they really saw each other at all, season 2, because Damon was just out here the whole time.
They see each other at the beginning of season 2, because she's the one that brings them the idea of blood and cheese.
But yeah, so it's just great to see him come back, and then, yeah, they're just interacting while she's, like, kind of the new advisor to Rhaenyra, and there's definitely some, like, jealousy going on, I think.
I think Damon's best scene was when he bitch slapped Hugh. I like that one. Or not Hugh, Ulf.
Yeah.
That was the best scene.
I did love that he called them out on their bullshit, and then, like, he's like, you waited 2 days. Oh.
Sure, I thought they were there for, like, weeks.
Yeah. So you waited 2 days and then decided that your thoughts were more important than the Queen's. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I will fucking kill you.
It is kind of hypocritical, though, because Damon, like, literally went off against Rhaenyra's wishes, but
Damon's Damon.
Yeah.
Right. Ulf and Hugh are stupid.
Yeah.
Ulf.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hugh listened to Ulf.
Yeah,
I mean, 2 pieces
I know
of pod.
He's just
you.
cheap.
Still got to be held accountable.
You're being led by a stupid wolf. That makes you a stupid sheep.
No, that's fair, yeah. I mean, Hugh just didn't speak up.
That's true.
He did speak up. Like, when they were talking about it, they were like, he was like, yeah, I mean, they never told us what to do when the dragon doesn't show up, so let's just get out of here. It's like, all right.
With Damon?
No, when all 3 of them. No.
Yeah.
Like, when all 3 of them. It's not like he was just like, oh, I guess I'll leave because Ulf's leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Damon showed up, he was like, ooh, this is this guy's idea.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, honestly, like, yeah, that was a good scene, and it was humbling, and it was cool to really see, like, a Targaryen, because I feel like Damon does that a little bit out of fear, like, to really put these, like, fragile dragon riders kind of, like, in their place as well, like, because, like, the Targaryen, like, supremacy was, like, we are closer to gods than men. So, like, we are just going to show you that we are closer to gods than men. And that was a lot with, like, their lizard nukes. But a lot of it can be just through persona and just, like, demeaning behavior. So that was cool to see. We can talk a little bit about Alicent. Did anyone else feel like Alicent's, like, besides, like, that one really serious scene that we'll get to, like, I felt a little silly to me. Like, her shenanigans.
I mean, she was just trying to prep King's Landing. It didn't really seem silly to me.
It's passable. But, like, I was like, I don't know. I'm not really buying this.
I mean, she just told her that the soldiers wouldn't fuck them up when they pulled up, so she just had to make sure that they didn't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just gotta... I mean, it's just busy work. Yeah. Like, as serious as it is compared to the plot, like... You know, if I don't get this off, Rhaenyra and Daemon are going to get shot down.
Well, I get the
you
implications, but, like, just of, like, how easy it was. Like,
I mean, she's, like, the queen.
Yeah, and she had Helena with her.
She's, like, the most, like, status-powered person there. I mean, it'd be like if you're, like, I don't even know. It'd be kind of like if your boss's wife showed up, and you, like, technically you could just, like, tell her to, like, no. But it would, like, it's going to reflect badly, because then your boss is going to hear about it. So
yeah, I don't know. It's passable, but it definitely was my weakest part of the episode.
I mean, it seemed reasonable to me. I mean, nothing seemed crazy. I mean, they listened to Jace. I mean, different characters, obviously, but the guards did the same thing with Jace, like episode 1. So
that's true.
Where they're like the prince over the queen.
But even that was like one of my least favorite like moments.
Yeah. I'm just saying that it like because it's like you know, soldiers are soldiers, you know. The nameless fodder.
Yeah. So yeah, and then the really, really rough essay scene with Jasper.
Sure, that shit was just so out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
No, did anyone else feel like that was forced or like?
I mean, it was just like, it was like skippable. It was just like total like weird filler to like drive up like, I don't know, tension, I guess. It was just crazy. Like, he could have just came in, tried to like kill her, and then that's when the Maester busts in or something.
Yeah.
Like, to make an SA was so strange.
So weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just didn't make a lot of sense to me either.
Unneeded.
Yeah, I just felt like, to your point, like, they could have easily just made it, like, a violent attempt to kill the Queen Dowager because, like, what you're doing is treason. I do not believe you.
Yeah.
That's a lot more believable because Lord Jasper was one of the main, like, council members that was with Otto either way to put Aegon on the throne.
Right.
And he's like, oh, you're going to open up and stop
King's
all of our
Landing.
work. I'm going to
I'm going to lose my head when they pull up, so I'm going to kill you right now, basically.
Yeah.
Try to stop this.
That could have been, like, a way better.
Yeah, it definitely would have been better, but
Yeah, it was just really weird. And just like, you just take that scene out and it's just like, replace it with the violence when it doesn't change anything.
Sure. Then we will talk about another short. Half of these Hot D clips are just like Vine clips. It's like 7 seconds.
I mean, a lot of just Hot D is just 7 second
which
clips
is
of characters.
very annoying. But we could talk about Aegon and Larys.
True.
Very goofy, funny scene, but like
that's
very fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it though.
Yeah, I love like Aegon II as a character. He's more of my team Green Goat than Aemond, but I mean I've been saying that since season 2. You can check our first ever Talkers on the Wall video.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Jamie clipped that.
But yeah, no, I mean what. I'll ask Schmidt because we kind of know where this will go. But like, what are your thoughts on like kind of like the short rumblings of like the Aegon Larys?
I mean, I feel like it's not all that interesting at the moment. Like just these like they're in the cart with the ravens. Like it was cool when they got caught and then whatever else, and then they stop the cart and then they have to like fight the guards and it's like, but when the clip is so short and it doesn't they don't give a heading of where they're going.
I guess we have
They
context.
They don't give a heading of where they're going. What they're even like, their base plan is just leave and amass a force to come in later. That's all I know. So
yeah,
maybe this will give like Aegon
so little
some
to go
crazy character building, Schmidt. Maybe it'll be like the greatest. It'll be like the Jamie trying to get back to King's Landing redemption arc.
Yeah.
That's quite the shoes to fill, but
with so little context, it's kind of just whatever for me.
Fair.
It was funny when he was on top of the guard.
And then
Larys is slumping away. I did love that Larys, like in the cart when Aegon was like, "You betrayer!"
Yeah.
He's like, "Bro, you were throwing out there. What did you expect me to do?"
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I mean, he's real.
Yeah. I mean, we can segue to some Larys did like off screen and capture Otto Hightower into the cell.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw like Daemon, like,
dude, that laugh was so good.
I was like, when he started laughing, I was like, oh, he got him. Because there was beef between Larys and Otto this whole time. Because like he like behind his back, he was like, someone else could be your hand.
True.
Otto was your dad's hand.
So true. Christian Cole, you're my hand, buddy.
That's not what I meant.
Well, to be fair, Aegon just chose the only other person in the room.
True. But yeah, I mean, great scene when they brought Otto out.
Yeah.
I was kind of like a little disappointed there wasn't more dialogue between like Otto and Rhaenyra at all. Like her to like, because they know each other quite well. Like she grew up with him. So I thought there would be a lot more of like dialogue before the sword was swung. But
like Otto, just like bar for bar has the like one of the best bars. Like he's like almost on a level of like that like Tywin, Littlefinger, Varys like type of like I'm just gonna just shout scripture at you.
Right.
And like it's just like a banger every time. So it would have been very cool to see like in a sense where Otto is defenseless.
Right.
And most of the time he's speaking with power. It'd be cool to really see like almost like that. I'll just say like that two-headed dragon, like with between Daemon and Rhaenyra. Like I wanted to go 3, but like Alicent like isn't really even like a part of Rhaenyra's core or like the scene. So it's hard to say that, but
yeah, I mean, it was like the interaction between Daemon and, I mean, Rhaenyra. You obviously, Rhaenyra's hesitancy too.
yeah.
So I thought if Otto started yapping at her, like, it'd make her hesitant even
He does
more.
get one last dig.
Yeah.
When he's like, just let Daemon do it. I don't want to be
True.
chopped at.
True, yeah. If I'm going to be chopped at, just let Daemon do it. I thought...
Just take it in, bro.
Dick to crack. But very powerful scene when she finally gets it
Dick
done.
to crack where your region at.
Yeah.
And then slowly gets up to the...
Yeah, her sitting up on the throne.
Yeah.
Super good. And then obviously they bring in Alicent and...
obviously, just a look
Helena.
for...
Yeah.
Yeah, Helena.
And they weren't even really trying to hide, bro. They were just dressed up in their palace garb with cloaks on.
They're like, we gotta hide among the common folk. So you
Wear
want
your
some like
best dress.
common robes? Nah, give me that like Versace.
Yeah.
Helena's gonna get that Gucci on.
We
And
need
don't
the
forget my
Rolex on our
Birkins.
wrist. Yeah.
And also, if you just wanted to get out of town, you have a dragon fly out.
But she doesn't
Show
like
us
flying.
the dragon.
Where is
Show me the dragon.
Where is Dreamfire? Where is Dreamfire?
Show her to me.
Where is Dayron?
True. We didn't get any of him this episode. Yeah, so I mean, it'll be just like, obviously, Rhaenyra and Alicent are going to be back at each other's throats. It's going to be kind of a return to status quo, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it won't be as forced, so there's that.
No, yeah, they won't have to get the sneaky meetings off.
Yeah.
But now that Rhaenyra, call me crazy, now that Rhaenyra has King's Landing, I'm totally chill with pulling the focus from her and like exploring these other characters during the rest of the war.
Yeah.
So like if Rhaenyra becomes like the one who's not getting like a ton of screen time, I'm fine with that because I mean, truly the rest of the plot happens through the other characters.
Right. In my mind, it's almost kind of like the Battle of the Five Kings.
Yeah.
Where like it hops from like place to place. It's like, oh, this is what's going on in King's Landing. This is what they're doing to like stop these people from moving.
Yep.
And then you get like the old town moving and whatever Aegon's doing.
Yeah.
Right.
And then is there another party that I'm missing? I mean, I guess like Aemond when he's in.
I will say
because he's basically
Right. I
his
mean,
own
we got
fucking
Aemon,
force.
Christian Cole. I mean, we got Daeron's forces now.
Yep.
We've got the bastards. And then I think that's about it as far as team.
Yeah.
Rhaena, if they do more with Rhaena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhaena, we'll just call it Riverlands, no man land between.
You could see the Starks too, because they're still like amassing a force.
That's
Eventually
true.
They're
They were supposed to march on King's Landing.
right. So when they finally get their men down, they could
Off the
be
King's Road.
Yeah. Let's see. But I get what you're saying. There's just a big plot point in my head that I think we need to have as much development as possible for.
Are you going off the books?
I
This
am.
is a different story.
This is fanfic, bro.
But
Most of the book's context won't even matter
Cole,
anymore.
you're
I think-
putting
I
too much
think
faith
so.
into different plot points. You're going to be disappointed.
Well, I mean, we don't know
I mean,
exactly.
you already said in your last review these are two separate entities now.
It is, but I still expect like the bones.
No bones.
Uh,
It's a separate entity, not the same bones.
They can still have the same DNA.
I hope it's glazed over. They just don't even touch it.
I don't know exactly what Cole's
They're like, this
wanting
is
to
what
have
happened.
development, but I'm sure it won't.
It should, because it's a really, really, really cool part. But yeah, no, I mean, I would still like to see some focus on Rhaenyra. And like,
Yeah.
because like my favorite
Yeah,
part
I'm
of
not
the
saying
game-
like exclude her totally.
Yeah.
She just becomes like one of those characters that doesn't.
But
Get the
basically,
full
like a lot of the
episode,
King's
so.
Landing stuff would be like the small council meetings and
Yeah.
basically like, this person's moving here. What should we do, Queen?
Right.
Yeah. That's like some of my favorite moments in Game of Thrones.
Right.
And I just want there to be as much development in those
You
as
know.
possible.
We just have a lot more to focus on now, though. I mean,
Yeah.
It's true.
we can bring those types of dialogue moments and tension moments to other things. Like, I'd love to see more of the bastards just interacting in general. Like, Hugh and Ulf, I want to see more of them together with Alan.
Well,
maybe
they
even
are
Adam.
back home.
Right.
So, like, a Hugh reuniting with his wife would be kind of tear-jerking for me.
Yeah.
Ulf showing up in the bar being like, guess I was a dragon rider or something.
Right, yeah.
That would make his character good.
And also Adam now, he just got the name of his father, too. That's another good scene. He's like, well, I'm fucking broke now, but you can be my son. That's all I ever wanted, Dad.
That means more than any amount of gold.
True.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we want to talk about this episode? Because I know we're trying to keep these a little bit under.
I mean, I think we've covered most of the scenes.
Yeah, ratings.
Give it 7.
This will be another 8.2 for me. It's still a great
a
episode.
flat 8, but yeah, very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Let's see. Anything else?
I think we covered everything, unless there's any scenes that you guys haven't talked about that you want to.
No, I mean,
I don't think so.
We talked about Aemon going to the Riverlands, but we also get to see Chris and Cole see Aemon's arrive at the Riverlands, so I'm just going to combine those two. Not a whole lot happens with that. But yeah, no, I think that'll be it for this House of the Dragon video.
Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying this series.
Stay tuned next week for sure. I mean, we're going to be following it daily.
Yeah.